to the plate. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. One away. Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Base hit into right center. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And they won't be able to get Gonzalez. He's in there with a triple.
The second baseman.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. Here's Matt Adams now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. To the plate now, Jesse Winker. Fouled off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
3 runs already home here. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Porcello gets the sign and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. On the move is Gonzalez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Grounded weakly toward third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Second inning set to go. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1-2. Nope.
Fastball well outside. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Willie Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. To short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Rick Porcello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, so coming to the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. In now, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moustakas over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Next for Seattle, Jake Cave. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez, and he fouls this one off. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up now, Matt Adams. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat, that was a pretty decent pitch. It was down and away out of the zone and off the plate, and he was still able to go out there and drive it out of the ballpark.
And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Verlander leads off first with 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball just inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is all set for the start of the 4th. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That's inside. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Tucker Barnhart is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Willie Adames. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. Alvarez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rick Porcello looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He froze him on the fastball there. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So here's Yuli Gurriel. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Justin Verlander, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he got him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Porcello sets. First pitch on the way. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ballgame.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Seager has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. George Springer the next to hit, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is gone. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
73, Taylor.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now it's 2-0. Two and 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Yuli Gurriel will be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Adams is under it. 2 gone. Striding in for Houston, Tom Murphy, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jesse Winker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 33,
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
One ball,
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The second baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with a man at first. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out. 7th inning ready to roll. Digging in, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mike Ford will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 72, Mike Ford.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
We got a ball, one strike.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that the center fielder,
Dom Thompson-Williams will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Second base, number 23. Dom Thompson-Williams.
To the plate now, Jake Cave. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number two. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smith is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Matt McGill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, so here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He went deep last time up. He'll start him with a... breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The first baseman.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another chance? Tom Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Smith. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hopped up. McGill just to the right of the mound, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Osuna, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and a cutter. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Austin Nola will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Austin Nola.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Alvarez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So striding in, Jake Cave, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's fouled away. This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score.